to another episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason in downtown Albuquerque, New Mexico. Behind me is one of 12 Madonna of the Trail statues. These were put in 12 different states. This is the only one in New Mexico. It's almost landed in Santa Fe. I'll explain more on that. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you the statue. So if you watched my Vandalia old National Road video, you've seen this one. This was erected by the Daughters of the American Revolution. This is one of the oldest memorial sculptures here in this state. To the pioneer mother of America, through whose courage and sacrifice the desert has blossomed. The camp became the home, the Blaze Trail, the thoroughfare. And then, of course, it says on here, the National Society of Daughters of American Revolution Memorial to the Pioneer Mothers of the Covered Wagon Days. Into the primitive west, face upflung toward the sun, bravely she came. Her children beside her, here she made them a home, beautiful pioneer mother. And then the National Old Trails Road. And then here's a plaque I see. Just next to it, cast stone by August Leimbach, a gift to the city of Albuquerque from the Daughters of the American Revolution. Originally installed near this site in McClellan Park. Back then it was dedicated in September of 1928. Now it was moved here in 1998, 7 years later. And there's a time capsule underneath here, huh? It's going to be open 2048, so let's see. That'd be 27 years from now. Well, I'm sure it'll be a big event by that time. Alright, so what is the National Old Trails Road? Well, it's pretty much a combination of the historic National Road and the Santa Fe Trail, as well as one that leads out to California. Now, Santa Fe almost got the honor of having a statue. However, back then, in the 1920s, people didn't believe that the statue would blend well with the Spanish-style architecture. Okay. But more to the point, the Albuquerque Daughters of the American Revolution chapter came up with funds to ship the monument before the Santa Fe chapter did. Huh. And not everyone in Albuquerque was pleased with the new piece of public art. At least one citizen voiced her negative opinion in the press. She wrote, "But not only is the statue indifferent art, but as a descendant of a long line of pioneer mothers myself, I regard the proposed monument a caricature." This is from Mary Austin. To be fair, the melodramatic design was reflective of the patriotic zeal of its era. Sculptor August Leimbach was straightforward in expressing his admiration for his no-nonsense female paragon of frontier strength wearing remarkably durable boots. And the idea that Leimbach had in mind was that the strapping woman was waiting for her husband at a blockhouse in the west. The father had not arrived home as promised. Baby in one arm, gun in the other, and an extra child clinging to her skirts. The granite Madonna strides out to search the horizon. Now, as that plaque over there said, that this was originally at McClellan Park, which was on Route 66, up until 1937 on the old alignment. So when a new alignment moved the highway south to Central Avenue, well, its days were pretty much over. But in 1996, the sculpture was in need of cleaning and repair. And then restoration work, including removal of the soot and dirt and repair of the holes and all the others, like grout, I guess. Following its restoration, the statue was relocated approximately 100 feet north of its old location because there was construction of a new federal courthouse at the time. And this was, of course, as it says over there, in 1998. But through the decades to this day, this statue remains a symbol of women and the pioneer mothers, as well as the old trails of the era, as a reminder of what life was like during the 1920s and 1930s, not everyone, but some people moved westward. And in 2006, this monument itself was listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Still looks great as it is. Alright, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason, just right in front of the New Mexico Madonna of the Trail statue. in downtown Albuquerque. All right, I'm Jason, signing off.